Governor Snyder says he will appoint an emergency manager to oversee the financial emergency in Detroit.
24-Hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin is here now with what happens next.
We pretty much knew this was going to happen, and we knew that this is the road that the state was heading down. The governor was in Detroit when he made his announcement today. There was little surprise when he announced his determination that the city is in a financial emergency. He went on to say that there is no plan in place to fix that problem. That means the state will step in. Exactly when and how remain a little unclear. But Snyder said he wants to see Detroit revitalized.
But the only long-term solution to Detroit is to say we can also say those exciting things are coming to the neighborhoods of Detroit, to the people living in those neighborhoods. We need a Detroit where eventually people are moving into the neighborhoods of Detroit because they want to raise their family there. They see real estate that has increasing property value. They see good schools. They see safe schools. We need a Detroit for the people living in Detroit that can say, my kids can get a job so they can buy a good house in Detroit and raise my grandkids in Detroit and be able to have them walk to school and to have that environment for success.
Now, the ultimate outcome is a little bit technical, but likely there will be an emergency manager appointed for the city, a move that many, including the mayor of Detroit, not wild about. The city has 10 days to request a hearing before the governor. That's already been scheduled for March 12th, and I assume that will happen in Lansing. Even with an emergency manager, the real question is how will the state respond to the financial needs of the city? Brian, you and I had a long conversation about this down in the newsroom. The real question is going to be about the dollars and cents. And the other big news that comes out of this is, as we knew, this is national news. The governor right now is on CNN just a few minutes ago. He was on one of the other cable networks, and so this is really going to get a lot of not the best kind of publicity for the state.
Right.
The easiest fix for the city of Detroit, jobs.
Jobs, absolutely. Raise the tax rate, get people back to work, start filling in the holes in the coffers, but that's much easier said than done when your population has gone to nearly $2 million. Think of 2 million people, almost 2 million people when I was born, which isn't that long ago, down to probably less than 700,000 right now. That's amazing.
Jeez.
Yeah. They're finding out what's happening right now. Thank you, Rick. And you can hear a spirited discussion about all of this Sunday morning on Rick's show To The Point. That's at 10 o'clock on Wood TV 8.